So what is Iran looking for in Africa? I want to pull in now Danny Citrinovitz. He's with the Institute for National Security Studies in Tel Aviv. He also spent time as head of the Iran branch in the Research Analysis Division with the Israeli Military Intelligence. Danny, it's good to have you on the program. You know, the West often sees China as the main rival in Africa. Russia is also seen as a competitor there as well. Do leaders need to keep a closer eye on what Iran is doing there?
Most definitely. I think that the world, especially the West, United States, Europe, really focusing on the Chinese and Russian activity in Africa and tend to neglect Iran. And for Iran, Africa is an extremely important continent. It's not only the fact that there are a vast Shia minority all over Africa country, especially in West Africa, that Iran want to protect, as it sees itself the protector of all Shiites around the world. But it also goes to the fact that Iran sees a lot of resemblance between Tehran itself and the African countries, because both of them are fighting colonialism in the past against imperialism. So they think they are like-minded countries. So they are taking that into account and try to make that, like you alluded in your discussion, previous discussion. At the end of the day, they're trying to find a way to bypass sanctions, U.S. sanctions, and also Iran, as we can remember, want to export its capabilities, its arms sales to Africa. It already did that in Ethiopia. So we can assume that Iran will try to sell to Kenya, to Uganda, to Zimbabwe, or other countries its capabilities. So in that regard, it's extremely important for Iran. And can I add one important thing about IC itself? As we remember, Iran has a previous president, President Rouhani, that actually tried to open the relations between Iran and the West, even the United States. Now, Raisi is a different player. He's a very conservative president. And what he's trying to do is neglecting the wishes or the ambitions of Rouhani and actually try to do the opposite, meaning trying to interact with the East, especially China and Russia, as we can see today in Ukraine, but also Africa and South America. So Raisi visited Central America a couple of weeks ago. He visited in Africa, and actually it's an indication for what he's trying to do to enhance this kind of cooperation between Tehran and the African countries.
And it is what he's doing. I mean, is Iran's interest in Africa